Too little, too late. The situation. It's 100 years in the future. Joe is studying world history. He doesn't like what he's learning. Listen to his history lesson. My name is Joe. I'm a university student studying the history of the early 21st century. The more I read, the more I learn, the more angry and upset I get. I kept thinking, what was wrong with people then? Why didn't they listen? Were they stupid? In the history books, there are photographs of the Earth in 2020, just before the Earth really warmed up. It was beautiful. Green forest, blue oceans, really beautiful. But look at the Earth now. Gray. Everything is gray. People had been warned. Scientists showed how the Arctic ice cap was melting, how the oceans were rising, how the Earth was getting warmer and warmer. I read in one book about recycling. Some countries, like Japan, had good recycling programs. But other countries, including some of the major polluters like the United States, didn't do much. I also read that some politicians didn't believe the scientists. How stupid. Why would the scientists lie? Moreover, I read that some countries were too busy fighting wars to pay attention to climate change. They didn't want to spend the money. And then some countries were developing rapidly, moving from being poor to being wealthy. And that caused a lot of pollution. As the people started driving cars and using air conditioners and polluting rivers. So look at us now, 100 years later. The Earth is wasted. There is very little clean water and not much food to eat. In my city, we have electricity only 6 hours a week. We walk or ride our bicycles everywhere because no one is allowed to drive cars, trucks, or buses. And ordinary people can't use airplanes either. So basically, I'm going to live and die in the same city I was born in. So, I would like to thank everyone who was living 100 years ago for doing so little, for being blind and deaf, for ruining Earth. Now, it's too late.